Welcome to today, that is day 5. And if you are someone who has gathered some data so far, excellent, congratulations, well done. And if you are someone who have not yet gotten started and you're still contemplating, still keep listening, because this is the work. This is the way you change your life. This is the where it starts. Like, there is nothing else. Like, this is what happens in your mind when you start changing things, and I've just like expanded the whole thing. So you have probably gathered some data and you don't know what to do with it, like how you can use that data in your favor. It's like people, when they are doing studies and audits, they gather so much information but they don't know how to interpret it. That's the most important thing. So in this video we are going to talk about how we can just like notice, first of all, what our current habits are and like how to change them into the new habits so you can continue being insulin sensitive for the rest of your life, not just your pregnancy but rest of your life, because the information that you will learn about yourself while doing this process is something can't be erased because it's mind, right? So the biggest problem that's going to happen is when you're doing this process or to even get started is when you're trying to move into a new habit is doubt, self-doubt. You will have thoughts like, how do I know if I made the right decision regarding the number of meals, the type of plan, the type of food that I'm eating? How do I know? Or like even like indulging in confusion, like, should I try this, should I try that? Like, I didn't lose any weight today, and that's why I tell you not to check your weight every day, because weight loss doesn't happen in days. Like, whatever weight difference you're seeing, it's probably just water weight or poop weight or urine weight and all of that. Actual weight loss happens over weeks. All right, so you might have doubt, you might have confusion, you might have overwhelm. Now understand, human brains, whenever we have these emotions, indulgent emotions like doubt, confusion, overwhelm, indecision, it's a no. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything useful. It just stops because it doesn't know what to do. All right, so keep noticing your brain doing that. Now, why does tracking matters? Like, I'm asking you to gather so much data. Why? And that's because, as I remember when I said we have two types of brains, a higher human brain and then the lower animal brain. We are mostly functioning with our lower animal brain. Our lower animal brain is doing what our higher brain had given instructions to, so it just keeps on doing that on autopilot. So when we are tracking, it's like our higher brain is watching. It's like it's seeing what we are doing. Like, most of the times our higher brain doesn't involve, like, it will keep giving those judgments and that nagging will happen, but it will not really intervene. It will still let the lower brain do its thing. But when we start tracking and when we start getting numbers and getting some information, you're using your higher brain, your human brain, to understand what's happening. Then the next one is like, what is your honest opinion? Like, when I ask you what worked and what was good about it, that's your honest opinion. When you're asking yourself that honest opinion, no, we are like meeting our lower brain where it is. We are not judging it. We're just like finding out what it's up to. So when you ate those bag of chips, like that whole bag of chips yesterday, why did that happen? Like, how did it serve you? What worked? Like, be honest about it, genuinely. Because in your world, only you matter. It doesn't matter what the world does. If you become a mother or you didn't become a mother, you didn't give a grandchild, none of that matters, okay? In your world, you are the biggest priority, and you can just start acknowledging that and giving credit. So be honest about where you are. Then be kind when you're planning your tomorrow. So when you have been honest, like, what worked when I ate what I ate today, what worked, what would I like to eat tomorrow? Because you already have made decisions, right? What is the healthy food that I want to eat, what I like. So you know I'm supposed to eat that, but still our brain, because of old habit, will keep eating unnecessary, unhealthy things. And then we will have this self-judgment that I shouldn't have, I'm weak, I'm all of that. It's not necessary. Be honest why you ate that, how it served you, and what would you like to do tomorrow when you have been kind to yourself. And after you've done that, remember to celebrate. Celebration matters. Celebration is what makes or breaks our habits. If we celebrate, and trust me, you will always find wins. You will, when your brain is searching for it. So they can look something like, even if you didn't eat as planned, like that step 1 foods, you can still be like, at least I didn't overeat. You can find evidence of that. I didn't overeat. I didn't go for the second portions, or I stopped when I was full, or I stopped the second time when I was full, or I ate at least half as planned, or I recognized the urge. I did give in to the urge and I had that coffee with sugar, but I still remember, I realized, I took that pause and I recognized I'm having an urge. I entered in my food journal. These all can be your celebrations. So, lastly, how would you know that the 5-step process is working for me? And this will happen only when you try it. So I want you to, anything that we know, we will come to know whether it's working for us, is that we try it. So I want you to try this process for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And if you like it, keep at it, because that's where you are meeting yourself and your needs. All right, my friend, I'll see you next time.